Cardiff, like you had a game brewing like this for a while. How nice was it for the floodgates to kind of open and get all those goals tonight?
Yeah, it was nice. I mean, he was shooting a lot lately, and to get a couple, it feels pretty good. And I mean, yeah, our team's playing really well, and I'm getting some chemistry with Barky and Ryan out there, and it's really nice. They're finding me in great areas, and yeah, everything seems to be going well so far.
Back-to-back games, you guys pretty much give up nothing in the first period. What's it been about these starts for you guys here recently?
Yeah, we had a better start than last night with the goal in 5 seconds. We were joking about that on the bench, but yeah, I think we like playing with the lead, and I think coming into the games when we're ready to play right from the start, that's when we're at our best, and it's kind of a mindset thing that we like to have, and yeah, we did it again tonight.
Spencer's been so steady for you guys in the second half of back-to-backs. Just what have you seen from him? What's it like seeing the confidence in him when you guys are in the second half of those stretches?
Yeah, he's awesome. I mean, you can throw either of our goalies in the net, and we have a ton of confidence in both of them back there. They put in so much work and practice and are so dialed in. So, I mean, we all know what Bobby can do, but Nider, he's kind of following in his footsteps, and he's right there too.
Paul talked a little bit about after Vegas. You guys have been playing 500 hockey for about a month. How important was it for you guys to string a couple together and, be able to get that good time vibe going again?
Yeah, it feels good. I think, yeah, we were playing 500 hockey. I think during that stretch, we were on the road a lot, going to the West Coast, and I mean, I think it was a lot, and I think just to come home and have a couple games at home and look forward to a break and stuff like that, which is really nice for us, and to play at home and in front of our fans, and yeah, get a couple wins is definitely huge for our team.
How do you carry this going back out to the road?
Yeah, I think kind of just keep the momentum going. It's nice that we're a 2-game road trip, and I think. Yeah, we're going to go into Washington and St. Louis and just try and play our game.
How special was to be a part of that, to watch Cooley's pregame ceremony?
Yeah, Cooley, it was awesome. I mean, he's a warrior, and he's been around for so long, and I mean, it's so special to play 1,000 games in the NHL. It's a huge accomplishment, and we're all so proud of him, and I mean, yeah, he's just a warrior out there for us every night, and for him to be able to do it. The ceremony was amazing, and see his kids get mini sticks was pretty cool too. So yeah, he's awesome, and I'm so happy for him.
Do you keep any of the hats that get thrown on the ice?
I don't know where they went. I think the shovelers might have kept them. They shoveled them off, so I don't know.
Thank you, guys.
Thanks.
Dmitry, first, how would you describe the emotions of being out there on the ice with your wife, your 2 kids pregame for that very special ceremony?
It was great to receive so many congratulations from former teammates. Just the recognition, and it was really really good to hear.
And just what was it like to have Lou and Caber out there to your teammates when you were a young guy here with the Panthers out there celebrating with you?
Also great, part of my career when I started, and it was great.
And just making it even better, how nice was it to get the win on a special night like tonight?
We've been playing great as of late. We're hoping to keep it going.
On that, how do you like how you guys handled this homestand? Obviously, it's always tough coming off the West Coast, but you go perfect 3-0.
Yeah, I feel like our game's been right. Like I said in the past, couple of weeks. Even though sometimes we didn't get the result that we wanted, we've been playing good, and now just falling into place.
Were you surprised to walk in and see 25 Kulikov jerseys installed?
Yeah, that was pretty cool too.
Awesome. Thank you.
Before you get started, I'd like to thank Patrick Waugh and the New York Islanders. I thought, these guys, tough back-to-back for them. They got a whole bunch of players out of their lineup. So when we do the ceremony, they have the option to stay in their room or come out. And they came out on the bench to recognize Dmitry. I just thought it was an incredibly classy thing for them to do, and we really appreciate it very much.
Yeah, a lot of banging the sticks, and they were into
Yeah, and you don't have to. And I've been on benches for pretty significant moments for players on our team where other teams didn't come out, and I never understood that. So, but especially, they're all beat up. I have 4 defensemen out there, top offensive player out of their lineup tonight. They win 7 in a row just like that. They've battled and stayed in games and scored late and competed so very, very hard, and it looked like it was going to happen here again tonight. But I thought that was an incredibly classy thing for them to do.
Well, speaking of that ceremony, how special was that to see?
I love it for the kids. right? Like, the families don't get to really be a part of a lot of things. Now, they got down on the ice on a pretty special night there last year, but it's such a wonderful thing for the kids to get to stand out there and have their father recognized for such an accomplishment. I'm happy for him and his family.
And this Islander team, like you said, won 7 straight and showed a little bit why, right?
That's
Back
exactly
to
those are
resilience.
exactly the game. I mean, we had a pretty good jump on them. They played last night. I mean, it's back to back for us, but we've got an advantage. They got banged up in the game last night. Lost 2 huge pieces to their lineup, but don't quit. Got to our net, and we had said before the game it'll be a net front game, and they're so good at it. They're elite at it, and we had a pretty good response after that. Didn't mind our third at all.
Felt like Carter had a game like this coming for a while. How nice was
Yeah.
to see the floodgates open there?
Well, really good for a shooter like that because confidence is everything. And sometimes you just, I don't even know if you're off. It's just not going for you. We felt his game was trending in the right. Started when he played with Anton for a while, almost a month. We liked the game. His numbers weren't what he's used to, and then he's got it cooking now.
And just looking at how you guys doing this homestand, coming up the West Coast, never easy, but you go 3-0.
And I liked our game. I mean, I don't like our second period here today, but in the block of it, I liked our game, and I've liked it almost for a month. We wanted to get in tight games. We've been in a bunch of them now. I think we're handling third periods very well. Now we got a hard push to the break.
But it
So
seemed
you guys
like-
have had back-to-back games where you started off like out shooting teams
Yeah.
into nothing, and
Yeah, and couldn't get the big spread on them at times. You do find them back to back. You run out gas toward the end of it, but I think we're getting better at that too. It's a learning experience, and we're getting lots of lessons.
in Vegas, you were talking about we've been playing 500 hockey for a month. Good
Yeah.
to get a good vibe going.
Yeah,
pretty straight
you
here.
need something to turn for you. I think Aaron Ekblad comes back, and that's such an important piece to us. That was kind of the push for us, and I just felt almost the stacking of the schedule going back to December into January didn't allow us to have the energy and the jump to kind of get on a bit of a roll. It was 5 and 8 for us here, so we're not going to be flying around the ice for the next 3, but we can grind pretty well.
Yeah.
But the confidence is coming back.
Spencer Knight gives up 3 straight, but
Yeah.
they were all, at his feet or whatever.
And he
Yeah. Shut her down.
I think he played the kind of the same game in the island. Those are tough tip plays around the net. They're one of the best in the league, and they have been for 10 years with the players that they have at knocking stuff down, creating those rebounds. And he was able to close the door in the third, and they had a few chances and some scrums around our net where he was good.
Evan Rodriguez has goals in 5 of his last 9.
Yeah.
That's a guy that was jumping up and down the lineup, was kind of struggling offensively, but once
Yeah.
it started going, I mean, we saw it last year in the playoffs. He's scoring a lot. How much does that added offense from him bring to the team?
The offense is really important, but more for the culture of our group. He led our team in scoring in the Edmonton series and found himself on the 4th line. We needed to change. We needed to spread some personnel out a little bit because of our schedule, and he handled that so very well. He played, and I believe he found his game again. He got back to the game that he's good at, and then he's brought it back in when he's moved up the lineup.
Thank you.
All right, see you